Before you prepare your next meal, let me ask you something. What if one of the vegetables sitting in your kitchen right now is quietly helping your kidneys heal and function better every single day? While another common vegetable, one that millions of people eat regularly believing it's healthy, could be putting extra strain on those same kidneys without you even realizing it? Most people assume that all vegetables are automatically good for them. After all, doctors tell us to eat more vegetables, nutrition experts recommend them, and they're found in almost every healthy eating plan. But when it comes to kidney health, the truth is far more complicated. Your kidneys are two of the hardest working organs in your entire body. Every single day, they filter roughly 50 gallons of blood, remove waste products, balance fluids, regulate minerals, and help control your blood pressure. Even while you're sleeping tonight, your kidneys will continue working without a single break. But as we get older, that workload becomes harder and harder to manage. What many people don't realize is that certain vegetables contain compounds that can support kidney function, reduce inflammation, and help protect these delicate filtering organs from further damage. At the same time, other vegetables may contribute to mineral imbalances, increase kidney stress, or create problems that many people never connect back to their diet. I recently spoke with a 72-year-old man named Robert who thought he was doing everything right. He had cut back on processed foods, started eating more vegetables, and proudly filled half his plate with what he believed were some of the healthiest foods available. But during a routine checkup, his doctor noticed something surprising. One of his favorite vegetables was working against his kidney health rather than supporting it. What happened next completely changed the way he looked at food. And that's exactly why today's video is so important. I'm going to reveal the 3 vegetables that may help repair and protect your kidneys, along with 3 surprisingly common vegetables that can become problematic when eaten too often, especially for older adults and people already dealing with kidney concerns. One of the vegetables on the good list is probably already in your refrigerator right now. And one of the vegetables on the bad list is something many people eat every week believing it's one of the healthiest choices they can make. Make sure you stay until the end because the final vegetable on our list surprises almost everyone, and understanding why could help you make smarter choices for your kidneys starting today. Let's begin with the first vegetable that your kidneys will absolutely thank you for. Number 1, broccoli. At first glance, broccoli may seem like just another ordinary green vegetable sitting quietly in the produce section. It doesn't have the popularity of avocados, the sweetness of carrots, or the trendy reputation of kale. But when it comes to protecting your kidneys, broccoli may be one of the most powerful vegetables you can put on your plate. The reason lies in a natural compound called sulforaphane. Now, don't worry about remembering the name. What matters is what it does inside your body. Your kidneys face constant attacks from something called oxidative stress, a process that gradually damages healthy kidney cells over time. Inflammation makes the problem even worse, especially for people with diabetes, high blood pressure, or existing kidney concerns. Sulforaphane helps activate one of the body's most important protective systems, known as the NRF2 pathway. Think of it as your kidney's internal defense team. When this system is activated, your body becomes better equipped to fight inflammation, neutralize harmful compounds, and protect delicate kidney tissue from ongoing damage. Researchers have been particularly interested in broccoli, because studies have shown that sulforaphane may help reduce markers of kidney injury and protect kidney function, especially in situations where the kidneys are under stress. In fact, a large study involving thousands of adults found that people who regularly consumed cruciferous vegetables, including broccoli, were less likely to develop serious kidney problems later in life. Imagine 2 people of the same age. Both have similar blood pressure, similar lifestyles, and similar health concerns. One regularly includes protective vegetables like broccoli in their meals, while the other rarely touches them. Over the years, those small choices can add up in ways that are difficult to see day by day, but become significant over time. The good news is that you don't need to eat broccoli every day to benefit from it. 1 to 2 servings per week is often enough to make it a valuable part of a kidney-friendly diet. The key is how you prepare it. Many people boil broccoli until it becomes soft and mushy, but that can reduce some of its most beneficial compounds. Instead, lightly steam it for about 3 to 4 minutes or roast it gently. This helps preserve more of the sulforaphane that makes broccoli so special. But while broccoli helps protect kidney cells from damage, the next vegetable on our list supports your kidneys in a completely different way, and most people have no idea how powerful it can be. Number 2, cauliflower. If broccoli is the vegetable that quietly protects your kidneys from damage, then cauliflower is the one that helps your kidneys work more efficiently while reducing some of the burden they face every day. Many people overlook cauliflower because it doesn't seem particularly exciting. It's often seen as a simple side dish or a substitute for potatoes and rice. But for kidney health, that simplicity is exactly what makes it so valuable. Like broccoli, cauliflower belongs to the cruciferous vegetable family. This means it contains many of the same protective compounds, including glucoraphanin and other powerful antioxidants. These compounds help activate the body's natural defense systems, reducing oxidative stress and inflammation that can gradually damage kidney cells over time. But cauliflower has another advantage that becomes especially important as people get older or develop kidney disease. It's naturally low in potassium. Now, potassium is an essential mineral that most healthy people need. However, when kidney function begins to decline, the kidneys may struggle to remove excess potassium from the bloodstream. Over time, potassium levels can rise to dangerous levels, potentially affecting muscle function and even the rhythm of the heart. That's why many people with chronic kidney disease are advised to be careful about high potassium foods. Cauliflower provides a solution because it delivers valuable nutrients without adding a large potassium burden. It's one of the reasons kidney specialists and renal dietitians frequently recommend it as part of a kidney-friendly eating plan. Cauliflower is also rich in fiber and vitamin C. Fiber helps support healthy digestion and may reduce the amount of waste products your kidneys need to process. Meanwhile, vitamin C acts as an antioxidant, helping protect cells throughout the body, including those inside the kidneys. One of the things I love most about cauliflower is how versatile it is. You can steam it, roast it, stir-fry it, blend it into soups, or even use it as a substitute for rice or mashed potatoes. This makes it much easier to include in your meals without feeling like you're following a restrictive diet. For the best results, aim for 2 to 3 servings per week. A simple serving of roasted cauliflower alongside dinner or a bowl of cauliflower soup can be an easy way to give your kidneys extra support. But while cauliflower helps reduce stress on your kidneys and provides valuable nutrients, the next vegetable on our list may surprise you even more because it contains compounds that actively help your body fight inflammation from multiple directions at once. Number 3. Cabbage. And if you're thinking that cabbage seems far too ordinary to deserve a place on this list, you're not alone. In fact, that's exactly why many people underestimate it. Cabbage doesn't have the reputation of expensive superfoods or trendy health products. Yet when it comes to supporting kidney health, this humble vegetable may be one of the smartest additions you can make to your diet. Like broccoli and cauliflower, cabbage belongs to the cruciferous vegetable family. That means it's packed with natural plant compounds known as phytochemicals. These compounds help your body break down potentially harmful substances and protect cells from the kind of damage that gradually accumulates over the years. Think about your kidneys for a moment. Every single day they filter waste products, remove excess fluids, and help maintain the delicate balance of minerals in your bloodstream. As we age, this process becomes more challenging, especially when inflammation, high blood pressure, or elevated blood sugar begin putting extra strain on these hardworking organs. This is where cabbage can help. One of its biggest advantages is what it contains and what it doesn't contain. Cabbage provides fiber, antioxidants, and beneficial plant compounds while remaining naturally low in sodium, potassium, and phosphorus. That's an important combination because many people with kidney concerns need to monitor these minerals carefully. Finding foods that deliver nutrition without placing additional stress on the kidneys can make a significant difference over time. The fiber in cabbage also supports digestive health, which may not sound directly related to your kidneys at first, but a healthier digestive system can help reduce the overall burden of waste products circulating through the body. Meanwhile, the antioxidants help fight inflammation, one of the major contributors to kidney damage. Research has consistently shown that people who eat more fruits and vegetables, particularly cruciferous vegetables like cabbage, tend to have lower levels of markers associated with kidney damage and a lower risk of developing serious kidney problems later in life. The best part is that cabbage is incredibly easy to use. You can enjoy it raw in salads and coleslaw, lightly sauté it as a side dish, or add it to soups and stews. Aim for 2 to 3 servings each week, and consider using it in place of some higher potassium vegetables when appropriate. Now, before we move on to the vegetables that can actually become problematic for your kidneys, there's something extremely important you need to understand. These vegetables are powerful supporters of kidney health, but they are often misunderstood. Some people hear claims online that certain foods can completely cleanse, repair, or reverse kidney disease. The truth is a little more complicated. What vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage actually do is help protect kidney cells from oxidative stress and inflammation. They support healthy blood pressure and blood sugar levels, two of the biggest factors that influence kidney health. And when eaten regularly as part of a balanced diet, they may help slow the progression of kidney problems and reduce the risk of future damage. But they are not miracle cures. They cannot reverse significant kidney scarring. They cannot restore severely damaged kidneys back to perfect function. And despite what some internet myths claim, they don't magically flush toxins out of your body. Your kidneys already perform that job every minute of every day. What these vegetables do is support your kidneys so they can do their job more effectively. And that's why the next part of this video is so important. Because while these 3 vegetables can help protect your kidneys, the next 3 vegetables may cause problems when eaten in excess, especially if you already have kidney disease or impaired kidney function. Let's start with the first one, and it's probably sitting in more refrigerators than you might imagine. Now, before you rush to fill your shopping cart with broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage, there's something important you need to know. Not every vegetable is automatically good for your kidneys. In fact, some vegetables that are perfectly healthy for the average person can become surprisingly problematic when kidney function begins to decline. This is where many people get confused. They hear the advice to eat more vegetables, and they assume that every vegetable belongs in unlimited amounts on their plate. Unfortunately, your kidneys don't work that way. When kidneys are healthy, they do an excellent job of filtering excess minerals and maintaining balance inside the body. But when kidney function starts to weaken, even slightly, certain nutrients can begin to accumulate faster than your kidneys can remove them. And that's where trouble begins. I recently spoke with a gentleman named Richard who was doing everything he thought he was supposed to do. He had cut back on processed foods, stopped drinking sugary beverages, and started loading his meals with vegetables every day. The first vegetable on our caution list is one that surprises almost everyone: spinach. In fact, if I asked most people to name one of the healthiest vegetables they know, spinach would probably be near the top of the list. It's loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. For healthy individuals, spinach can absolutely be part of a nutritious diet. But when it comes to kidney disease, the story becomes much more complicated. You see, spinach contains very high levels of potassium. Under normal circumstances, that's not a problem. Healthy kidneys are remarkably efficient at removing excess potassium from the bloodstream and maintaining the delicate balance your body needs. However, when kidney function begins to decline, that balance becomes harder to maintain. Imagine your kidneys as a filtration system. When the filters are working perfectly, they can handle the workload without difficulty. But when those filters become damaged or less efficient, certain substances begin to accumulate. Potassium is one of them, and this is where the danger begins. When potassium levels rise too high in the blood, a condition called hyperkalemia can develop. Many people don't even realize it's happening because symptoms can be subtle at first. You may feel unusual fatigue, muscle weakness, tingling sensations, or occasional heart palpitations. But in severe cases, dangerously high potassium can interfere with the electrical signals that control the heartbeat. That's why doctors take elevated potassium levels so seriously. I remember speaking with a patient who had recently decided to improve his diet after being diagnosed with chronic kidney disease. Every morning, he blended large handfuls of spinach into a healthy smoothie. He believed he was helping his kidneys. Months later, routine blood work revealed that his potassium levels had climbed much higher than expected. The problem wasn't that spinach was a bad food. The problem was that his kidneys could no longer handle the amount he was consuming. And spinach isn't the only vegetable in this category. Swiss chard and beet greens are also extremely high in potassium and may create similar concerns for people with chronic kidney disease, especially stages 3 through 5. Now, I want to be very clear. If your kidneys are healthy and your doctor has not advised you to limit potassium, there's usually no reason to fear spinach. Most healthy people can enjoy it regularly as part of a balanced diet. But if you have chronic kidney disease, elevated potassium on blood tests, or you've been instructed to follow a low-potassium diet, spinach is a vegetable that deserves careful attention. In those situations, kidney-friendly options such as cabbage, cauliflower, and broccoli may be safer choices while still providing valuable nutrients and antioxidants. But while spinach can become problematic because of potassium, the next vegetable carries a second concern that many people have never heard about. Not only can it contribute to high potassium levels, but it may also increase the risk of certain kidney stones. And that's why our next vegetable deserves an even closer look.